Hello, governors. Sorry, I had something in my throat. Ahem. Hello. Welcome to the cafe. As always, I'm your host, Dr. Lampwick. Welcome, Decaf. Welcome, Renai. Ahem. What is up, my people? I gotta turn my phone to vibrate because otherwise it's gonna scare me in the middle of the street. I think the days are past when hot coffee in the afternoon is going to be a possibility. Might need to switch back to cold brew. The advent of summer where I live is the coming of a fierce deity more than just a seasonal change. I just don't like tea as much. I like tea. I just don't like it as much. I could drink iced tea. I can make cold brew tea. And I have before. I'd want to make a fruity tea, though, and my wife doesn't like that. I've always been a coffee guy. I did, that's correct. I can't really say I had a frog stuck in my throat because that would have been a different accent. That is good, though. I don't know. I haven't figured out how to properly make an iced latte yet. I can't do a Valley Girl accent right now. I thought I read your chat and then I was like I was gonna try and do it and I can't do it right now. Funnily enough, my wife of very strong New York, Irish, Italian, New York blood can do a phenomenal Valley Girl accent. Of course, my wife has an entirely neutral accent. She has basically no accent at all, except on certain words. Of course, my accent really only comes out on certain words, too. Even though I grew up in the South, I grew up in a pretty homogenized area. We weren't, we never grew up in the country or anything where our accents are stronger. I'm a city boy. I come from Scottish stock, very strong Scottish stock, and then Slavic, personally. But they will never take our freedom. Something else reminded me of Braveheart today. I haven't seen Braveheart in a while, but it's hard for me to watch. I have a hard time watching movies that I know are sad. It's like I'm pointedly trying to make myself sad. Like my brain doesn't need help to make me sad. Sometimes it just does that randomly for literally no reason. Oddly enough, I don't know too much about Scottish history. So I've been told that that movie is entirely and incredibly inaccurate. Hello, Jen. Welcome into the cafe. Honestly, I only really found out a lot more about like my roots fairly recently. I haven't seen this. Jen, did you? I haven't seen this. Huh. Where can I see this? Maybe I can look it up on my phone. Oops, that's my to-do list. Sometimes I just be tapping stuff on my screen and it's not what I wanted. Oh, chill. Thank you. Not sure how I missed that. But then again, I don't know if on Twitter. I don't know if I. I'm not sure I followed Jen on Twitter. I didn't get anything. I'm crazy, I guess. Sorry. I was reading something that's pretty cool news. But I'm not going to share it here because it's not mine to share. Oh, I found the tweet. I found the tweet. Oh, that looks insane. Hey, congrats on the new model, Jen. Hey, yo, that's cool as heck. Sorry, I finally found it. Okay. My bad. Got distracted looking at my phone like I do. I've been trying to. I don't know. At first, I was looking for like apps that would help me like control my screen time. But when it came down to it, a lot of them were like subscription based, and obviously, I don't have the money for another subscription right now. And the others just didn't seem like they'd be very useful. And when it came down to it, I want to learn to be self-controlled naturally. And yeah, using tools is not a bad thing, obviously, but I want to learn to be self-controlled on my own initiative. Yeah. I'm gonna start meeting with one of my friends from church. Hopefully, every week during the summer, and I'm hoping that he can help me whip myself into shape, give me some accountability that I've been lacking. Yeah, but can it really be considered a crime if I'm doing it to myself? Is that a crime? I don't think so. Ha! Very nice, decaf. Last night, my wife was working on some last minute stuff, crafting stuff for VBS, and we were listening. I was helping her out just by holding some stuff down while she cut it, and we were listening to this video about how Prince of Egypt has one of the best like openings of like any animated film, and it was this guy who was specifically looking at the music aspect of it. Yeah. Um and he was like talking, he was breaking down like the intricacies of like how the music and the different themes weave together and stuff like that. And man, I looked at my wife and I said, music people scare me because they are literally speaking a different language. Like it's just insane. And music is one of those things. Hey Wolf, welcome in. I would love to learn how to like make music, but I tried to learn when I was younger and it just did not make sense to me. Like learning music. I don't know. It just music people are incredible. I really do not believe I could do what they do. I mean, all I have is a decent, pretty strong singing voice. Yeah, same. They both are incredibly intricate and technical the deeper you go. Um, technical. The technical aspects of music. Yeah, I am enduringly impressed with musicians and people who know about who have learned the technical aspects of music. I don't know if I know that word. Maybe I do. Semiotics. Explain it to me. As in like what's the root of it? I'm unfamiliar with the term. Ah, okay. Okay. Got it. See, this is why I legitimately believe that I'm living in a world surrounded by people smarter than me and I'm just like LARPing as one of them without actually being legitimately smart. Well, yeah, that makes sense. If absolute ontological truths exist, then how meaning is created and communicated is something that is can have common roots among all things. We have a creative God, you know, a creative creator created, and the result is things that connect and have meaning, all meant ultimately to point back to him. Yeah, um, there's an aspect of AI that uh, can't grasp meaning. They are fabricating a compilation of what humans have already discovered that is meaningful and trying to aggregate it basically, which is insane in both a wow, this is incredible connotation and a we should not be messing with this connotation. We, as intelligent, truly sentient, and I do put emphasis on that, truly sentient beings, the only ones as far as we know, at least the only ones on Earth, have the ability to create and interpret meaning and communicate it. But because of a rebellion from our creator, through whom we have this ability and to whom we are meant to eventually get by studying how meaning is created and communicated, because he communicated to us through his own way, we are trying to create and communicate meaning apart from him, and it's leading us down some pretty dark roads. But in a way, we are doing in we are acting in a sinful parody of our creator by attempting to create beings that can relate to us, just in a way that is neither sanctioned nor truly wise. Because the way we were meant to do that is very clearly defined in Scripture. Having children. Oh, I forgot to boot it up again. I don't want to boot it up too soon because, like, I don't want it to just, like, vampirically suck all my, operating power, but I always forget to boot up streaming avatars. Give me a sec. Oh, still a little Chris. Hello, everybody. I'm going to make myself smaller. I'll be a Stegosaurus. Why not? Okay, sorry. There is a decaf. There is a certain hilarity to it. It's also just like scary and sad because a lot of them are like getting legitimately like scammed, and it's actually becoming like a huge problem. Like it's just getting. It was already fairly easy for scammers to target older people. But AI is just making it way easier. See, that's one of those things where I could probably find something like that where it just opens up all my streaming programs at once. But I almost like having them opened up, like having to open them up individually. It's part of like a routine that helps like wake my brain up and get it like moving in the ways that it needs to be. I don't know. I have a weird way of doing things to like get my brain into the proper place for certain things. I don't know. And I wouldn't necessarily say that it's like absolutely necessary, but at the same time, I don't know. I kind of like it. Well, I think he had to get like a certain amount of points to get that. I think that's how it works. Yeah. With that gen, there are actually huge issues with AI basically like giving false information, because most AI models are trained to basically just be yes men. And so they legitimately give they legitimately will just give false information if they think that's what you want to hear, basically. Very, very few things are the silver bullet that they are sold as. Very few things. Well, that's true. False to us. Yeah, it's hard to speak about AI because I have to speak about AI from a human perspective. When I say an AI thinks, an AI doesn't think. It parses information and spits out a response. You know, we say computers think, but they don't really think, not in a human way. What would be another way of saying that? End all be all? I mean, sure, panacea. I don't use panacea in my normal vocabulary. Perhaps I should start to try. Let's see here. I know what it means. Yeah. Cure all or golden goose are also good. Yeah, the golden goose is good, especially in this context. Yeah. Okay. Panacea is a good one. I'm going to have to start using that. Yeah, golden goose, cure all. Same idea. Yeah, I don't know. Cause that's the thing about being chronically ill is you tend to want to look for like the cure all. And in the realm of health, so many things have been sold to us over the years as like cure alls, and nothing ever is, because everyone's body is different. So, but as someone who's, you know, sick all the time, basically, you want to find that thing. You're always in the back of your mind looking for that thing, and you just never find it. And that's kind of how AI. Yeah, that's actually true, and I had a good way of putting that. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Coffee hit me all at once. BRB. I'm back. I guess Wolf found the ability to change her form. Am I back? Okay, I am. Whoops. I keep accidentally typing in the chat. Fortunately, I don't press enter. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Goodness gracious. Let's see. Herbal life rep told me this shakes cure the mother's trauma and my family members are terminally ill. Yeah. And that's the thing, is that some of that really is like there are some things that will. Whoa. Why'd we all just disappear? Oh, we're getting okay. Getting Halo dropped in. I haven't actually seen a battle royale happen because I'm usually in the bathroom while the battle royale is happening. Okay. Like I was just over there in the corner not doing anything. Well, I've seen the outcome of a few, but I'm usually not there for the main, like, whatever. Ow. Yeah, I know. I left my coffee on the warmer too long. Yeah, health stuff is hard because you really do have to find what works for you. And you know, if you're doing either like hybrid, traditional medicine with like, more holistic stuff, then you have to think about that. And oh, I'm dead. Don't worry, you'll come back. What was I saying? I completely lost the plot. It's okay though. It's something I've said like 100 times. Basically, back to what we were saying, there is no cure-all, no panacea. You have to find what works for you and, go for it. I'm not going to do the whole holistic versus traditional medicine discussion today. Decaf, you're entirely right about that, and I appreciate you reminding me. Man, I'm so close to 50. I really want to get there. Be a cool milestone. But it's not something I'm going to like. I don't know. I'm not going to. I'm not going to like advertise, so to speak. I don't know. It just feels scummy. And I don't even necessarily care when other people do it. I'm not saying other people are scummy for doing it, but it feels scummy for me to do it. I don't know. Yeet. The heck is this? Can you guys climb up that? Sorry, I haven't interacted with some of this stuff. Oh my gosh, you can. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, sorry. I got distracted. Oh, I am planning to do a special stream this Friday that might attract some new people. I'm not sure. But I'm going to finally prove that I at least play TTRPGs and do writing for those. I'm going to test out my hand cam and make some maps and stuff for my upcoming D&D, my new campaign that I'm doing for my group. Yeah, this Friday I'm going to do a map making stream, which I've done one before. I'm going to do a map making stream and also work on some D&D notes to try and get it ready. Get my notes ready for session 1. I think around my normal stream time, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I post my schedule and then it's gone from my head, to be honest. It's 2 or 3. I can't remember which one. Aw, congrats. Whoops. Why did I go there? I can't navigate my own phone. I just can't do 2 things at once, basically. Yeah, okay. It's at 2 p.m. my time. Central time. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be working on some D&D notes. I need to go through that and make sure that all of my players' names and stuff like that are blacked out, censored. Um, but yeah. But I'm gonna do some note taking, and hopefully interact with people who show up. To like talk about some different aspects of the thing and get some ideas. And then I'm gonna make a map, like the main map of the place that the setting of the campaign, which is an island. So it's gonna be fun, or I hope it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna try and have fun with it. But yeah, I'll have my first time using my hand cam. And we'll see how it goes. How many hours behind or ahead are you from my time? Like it's 3:44 for me, looking at the clock. Oh, east. Got it. Whoa. I see. Wait. Am I interpreting that correctly? Okay. Yeah, got it. Somehow in that context, those smileys look vaguely like threatening. Imagine being on the wrong continent. Could never be me. Even though canonically the cafe could literally appear anywhere. And I only have like a certain amount of control over it. Though one boon about it is that the cafe will never appear in a place where people can't theoretically get to it, because the point is for people to make their way to the cafe. But here's the thing, Jen. We're big on personal freedoms here, so you can hop on a boat across the old Atlantic, you know, get a pad here and just eat beans and toast all you want. The cafe does, in fact, have pathfinding logic. It doesn't necessarily mean that a lot of people will ever make their way here. But if just one person somehow has access to it, like even like it could appear in the middle of the woods and someone lost in the woods could find it. And yeah. Less and less decaf, unfortunately, less and less. Though I feel like a bit too much of an emphasis on personal freedoms has also caused some problems. At least in terms of morality. Which I feel like that's relevant for this month, considering what month it is for some people, or what some people consider this month to represent. That's the spirit, Wolf. That's the spirit. By the by, Wolf, I think the next, if I can get it to work, and if I don't get the hammer from copyright or anything like that, I think the next new streaming series I'll start will be Twilight Princess, I hope. That is my plan. I'm also proud, Jen. That's excellent. Why so, Renai? Also, Wolf, I'm also excited about the prospect. But once again, I might oh, Juno. Right. Right. Forgot about that. Yeah. Interesting timing. Um if I don't get banned after the first stream, then I'll consider, I want to do the whole game. But I never know what, I don't know. I'm towing the line a little bit, I think. I've looked up the rules and I still don't understand them because they don't seem to be. Yeah, I do too, but I don't know if they're doing something special. And Nintendo has only gotten more litigious rather than less over the years. So I suppose so. We'll see. We'll see. I have some extenuating circumstances, but I won't get into those. But yeah, hopefully start that maybe within the next couple weeks. Yes, absolutely. I would never even consider playing it on any other platform other than an entirely legally obtained Nintendo GameCube system. I guess it is kind of funny, like decaf watching from work and you watching from home, and your kids being like, wait a minute. It's like, yeah, you're talking to your husband, but not like on the phone, in the same place, but not in the usual way like I would call my wife at work. Unfortunately, she does not have the kind of job where she can tune into my streams. Yeah. I am definitely not aggressively modding it. I want the real experience. Well, it's a good thing she didn't fall off the couch. Oh. Yeah, my wife has been wanting to go swimming. My sister and her roommates just moved into a house recently that has a pool. And my wife has been wanting to go over there and go swimming, but she just hasn't had time. She's been undergoing a lot of changes at work, like big changes at work, which came with a pay raise, which was nice, but it's very stressful for her. And she's had a lot to do with VBS right around the corner because she took on more than she should have, but that's a different thing entirely. She works at an optometrist's office. She's like the front desk / tech stuff, like all the pre-testing stuff. Yeah, I try and only garden in the early morning when I'm probably not going to get sunburned. My garden is in a terrible state right now. I need to get out there and actually manage it, but I've been too lazy. Yeah, tomatoes are thirsty little boys. But they're also like warm weather crops, so if you keep them watered, I'm sure they're thriving. I know my mother-in-law's garden is absolutely popping off. She keeps offering us like different stuff from it, and we can take some of it, but I don't want to take so much that it's just going to go bad. Another thing I need to get back to is preserving food, but that's another thing that's kind of gone by the wayside as I've been focusing on repairing my health and um and trying to find a job are the main two things at the moment. Yeah, I don't usually have to worry about frost after a certain point in the year. This year's been insanely wet and rainy though, so it's been a little weird for my garden that was mainly drought resistant plants because of where I live, but it's been a lot of them are getting a little waterlogged, honestly. I have to worry about that. I was trying to remember if I needed to cook dinner tonight, but I don't think I do. We still have leftovers in the fridge. I'm sure my wife would like me to cook dinner so she doesn't have to eat the leftovers in the fridge, but she can actually just eat like a sandwich, which I can't do. So a lot of times she'll just eat a sandwich. I've really been wanting a PB&J lately. I don't know why. She likes to eat peanut butter. Like sometimes she'll just eat like a bunch of peanut butter and chocolate chips, like dark chocolate chips. She loves that. And every time she gets out the peanut butter and like starts eating it, I smell the peanut butter and I just remember my childhood and I want a PB&J. I don't know. You used to eat PB&Js all the time, man. Especially once I figured out that I could make them. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, a peanut butter sandwich is like a well-established, like, doesn't have to be PB&J. Some people do just have peanut butter, like just a peanut butter sandwich. That's a well-established thing. I mean, you could say that like you usually don't well good luck. Be safe on the way home. Usually you don't have like a jelly sandwich, but like you could have jelly toast, which is just a jelly sandwich that isn't put together. Yeah, I wouldn't personally eat just a peanut butter sandwich, but I know it's a well-established thing and I don't think it's gross. It's just not my taste. I'm not the biggest fan of peanut butter, to be honest. Uh I'm not really the biggest fan of peanut butter. Like my wife loves peanut butter. She loves peanut butter and chocolate. I'm not the biggest fan, honestly. Um I can't eat it like she does at least. Um but there are certain places where I think peanut butter is just really really good. That's understandable. I didn't like it for like I couldn't have so for years when I was younger, I couldn't stand jelly or jam that had like fruit in it. Like it still had like fruit chunks in it. But now I freaking love that stuff. I absolutely adore like jams and like preserves that have the fruit in it. But I used to gag if I tried to eat like a marmalade or anything like that or a jam that still had like fruit chunks in it. But absolutely adore that stuff now. Like I almost don't like when like jelly doesn't like just jelly, which usually doesn't have that stuff in it. If you go definitionally at least. I almost don't like just that. Like I'd rather have like a good jam or a preserve or a marmalade, you know? I don't know. Things change, obviously. Tastes change. I'm still not the biggest fan of raw tomatoes or like chunky tomatoes and things. That's one area where my childhood self and my adult self still agree. I just don't like it for some reason. I don't know why. But I like salsa and I like pico de gallo and things like that. But like if it's a tomato sauce that has chunky tomatoes in it, don't like it. Literally hate it. I don't know. Tomatoes drain your mana. An interesting way of putting that. Thought you said you had Italian heritage. You know what? I think I know what that's from. Sliced tomatoes on a sandwich are just fine. In fact, I actually like them in certain cases. I really don't like tomatoes on a burger, But like a BLT slaps. I don't know. The reason I don't like them on a burger is because they generally slip off, and like I don't want that kind of energy on my burger, you know. What's it from? Ooh, what's that? What's that one called? Is it is okay? I might be completely off here. Is it Love, Chunibyo, and Other Delusions? That's the English name. I don't remember the Japanese name. Sorry. Yes, I got it right. Let's go. That was a sweet show. That was a really cute show. Did it get weird at the end? I don't remember, to be honest. It's been a long time since I've seen it. Some anime I like remember really fondly and then rewatch it and I'm like, ooh, this got kind of weird. Okay. I don't know. It's hard. It's difficult. I think in the past, because I've been yeah, I don't remember that too well. But it's been a very long time since I've watched it, so. But I remember really liking the first season a lot, especially. But I've been having a hard time sleeping lately, so I've been watching a lot of anime while being sleepless. Because sometimes watching a show will help my brain wind down, which I know it's not great for the eyes, but I try and do my best to mitigate that with like blue light glasses and all that stuff. But so I've been watching more anime lately. And I've had to drop like 4 different shows in the past like few weeks because random gay romance shows up in them and I just can't stand it. I can't. Like, I don't know. It didn't feel like. I know that the Japanese have always been like kind of accepting of stuff like that, even if not like socially, at least in their entertainment. Because I know socially it's still considered deviant behavior, but they have a weird acceptance of it that isn't quite like we accept it here in the West. But anyway, different topic. But man, it just seems like it's happening so much more. I don't know if I'm just noticing it more. Cause I know it's been happening for years and years and years. But I don't know. It's just annoying. Cause I'll be like really getting into a show and then they'll just like randomly, 2 guys start flirting or something like that. And I'm like, nope. Dropping this now. It's very annoying. That is the solution ultimately, yes. But it's not going to immediately change me having to drop a show because I can't stand that stuff in media or obviously in real life too. I don't know if this is like mean to say, but I mean, I don't think it's I don't think it's I don't think it would be surprising to hear from me that, I believe that homosexuality is a sin because I do. But there's something about specifically like male on male romance that is specifically like as depicted in shows and stuff especially, but you know, if I saw it in real life too, I'd probably have the same thing. Uh it's gross to me. Like it legitimately makes me sick if I see like two guys kissing, you know? And it's not, I hate that they have fallen into that sin. I don't hate them as people, as image bearers of God, so to speak. But it just my aversion to it is great. It just feels unnatural. Because, well, according to Romans 1:18-32, it is. Yeah, I know. And that's the thing, is this is the perfect time to talk about it because it's being shoved in our face. Less so than in previous years, praise God, but it's still there. I don't know. It just bothers the heck out of me. And my reaction to it is viscerally negative. I'm just having to lean on the Holy Spirit to stop me from saying something on Twitter because I know that's not going to actually do any good. Unless I'm just going to straight up share the gospel. That's not a can of worms I really want to open on Twitter because it's not going to create useful discussion. It's just going to create another Twitter argument that never goes anywhere. I see it happening daily. Yeah. I never have. Praise God for that. So I don't know. Once again, I don't know if me saying that is maybe coming across as too harsh, but I just don't want people to have to I don't want people to think they can be like that or should be like that, you know? I want people to have real legitimate relationships that are in accordance with creative order and ontological truth. And I could explain that in a less verbose way if I need to. I want people to be in relationships that are natural and good for them rather than that are literally destroying them. Yes, that also. That goes along with the natural, I would say, in my explanation. But yes, a good addition. Indeed. Indeed. Ugh. I need some water. Water. Oh. So go ahead and start the game, honestly. We can keep, obviously, I'm not going to stop any good discussions that are happening, but I'm just going to be a little more distracted than I would otherwise be. Oh, great. The launcher is updating. I hope that means that It's not going to break all my stuff. We'll have to see, I guess. It might break all my stuff, in which case I'm going to have to shift gears for the stream today. We going to find out. If it's a quick fix, it would probably be fine, but it kind of depends. Oh, hello. There it is. Look at that. There it is. Yay. You know what would be kind of cool? And this would be on brand, of course. I meant to get that world map mod downloaded so that I could like actually open up a map, but it is what it is. Is if I got successful enough in my online career, quote unquote career, to eventually like have my own coffee brand. I think that'd be sick. And I know that's like a very like content creator YouTuber thing to say because like everyone and their brother does that. But I just think it would be so on brand, you know? It'd be really cool. I still don't know what you want. Also, the pigs, I tried to tame a pig the other day. And they didn't want wheat. So what do they want? Because a pig is one of the only things I don't have here. Also, I'm going to need to expand this soon. Because it's getting a little crowded over here. Oh, thank you, sir. Taters and carrots? I don't have either. Wait, I have some potatoes. I've never seen that one before. What did it land on? Is that a 7? I have some taters. I wonder why it's rolling a D12 and not rolling a D20. It just seems, a D12 seems like a weird thing. Because, like, D12s are so rarely used. You cannot tell me that's a 6. Oh my gosh. I'm not saying it. 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 Oh, I need to make a new, thing, like, down my mountain. Why does that one always take so long to load? Oh, there it is. Oh man, my armor's almost gone. Oh, I guess I have this on. I have a potato. How do I... Can I just plant that? Do I just plant it in the ground? You are a potato? Okay. Couch potato. My goal is to make, like, a stairway off of my mountain, at least in either direction. So that one goes, like, that way, I guess, towards the north. This one, I want to make a new one that just goes down that way, so I at least have 2 ways up the mountain. But I haven't done that yet. I need hoed ground. I assume I need water, too. I'll just use one of the spaces where my wheat's growing, because I don't need this much wheat at the moment. So I'm just gonna... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, potato. I'll need to expand that soon too. I don't know, I'm still working on my area here. Oops. You mean like an automated way to go up and down the mountain, like a railway? Because that is eventually what I want to do. But I have to, I don't know, because I just made my little storage area, my underground basement storage area here. Which I'll expand on at some point. But how does this even work? Anyway, the goal for today is to explore some more and maybe find a village. Which I think I went north last time. Okay, I have a bunch of sticks, so I don't really need these planks. Oh, sorry, puppy. I haven't named that one yet. I need to make another name tag. Okay. Inventory's kind of full, but that's okay. This is not a resource gathering mission. This is a exploratory mission. Which I guess most exploratory missions were resource gathering missions. To an extent. Sorry, Cherry Blossom, I'm going on foot. I live in too mountainous a region for horses, unfortunately. Twould seem. Okay, I think I went this way last time. Yeah, because I remember my lava pool was kind of like a marker for me. I kind of went that way, but then I also think I went like over the Cherry Blossom Mountain over there. So I'm gonna go the opposite way. I'm gonna go south. See what I can find. I don't know. I don't have a specific goal other than like trying to find a village. That notwithstanding, I just want to see more of what's around me, biome-wise. Because I know I found like an ice mountain, which led to like a savanna and then to a bunch of jungle. So there's a lot there. Once I figure out why I need those particular biomes and their resources. Once I figure that out, you know, we'll go for it. You need to vent? Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Hello, sheepies. Okay. Themes. Oh goodness, what am I about to read? Oh, mob time. I gotta make sure I don't get overwhelmed. Ha! Use the terrain against you, fool. Oh. I got a lot of mobs like that spawn around me. Around my mountain. I'm not actually going south. I'm going east at this point, but that's okay. My mountain's there. Yeah, I need to be going south, like away from my mountain, I think. Okay, creeper's there. I gotta be careful of him. Okay. I actually would like to kill some more spider. There's another creeper there. I need a bow. I know it's not actually going to help me too much, but... Okay. We're alright, we're alright. Oh goodness, I'm going to have to read that in a second. I'm surrounded by mobs. Creeper's going to sneak up behind me while I'm trying to deal with this skeleton. Ow. Okay. Oh. Try to 360 no-scope me. Ah! A lot of mobs. Okay. Being out in the dark is a problem. That spider tried to attack me from the side. Tried to sideswipe me, but he was sideways. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna have to... It's gonna take me a second to read that. And I don't want to get exploded. Don't explode me, I'm trying to eat. I'm trying to bait him. Oop, that's an Enderman. Heck. Sucks to suck. Maybe I should just find a safe zone for a second. Hey, zombie. Oh, goodness. Nowhere is safe. I don't want to run into that Enderman right now. I will say I should have a bed with me, maybe. Do you always set a respawn point at a bed if you sleep in it? Because that would be a problem. Ah, dang it. Looks like Terraria. Well. I'm told if I stay up too many nights, phantoms come after me. I've had that happen one time, so. Okay, I'm relatively safe here, I think. Let's see. Okay, I'm reading. Huh. Interesting. But like the rewriting of authorial intent has been happening for, I mean, hundreds of years at this point. Well, yes, exactly. What the heck? The bells scared the heck out of me. That scared me so bad. Yeah, the erosion of authorial intent has been happening for hundreds of years. I mean, you know, what I went to school for was basically the systematic erosion of, okay, not what I went to school for, but what a lot of my professors ended up doing while I was in school, was basically the systematic erosion of authorial intent under the name of literary criticism or literary analysis. Ow. Spider. No, of course not. Oh, goodness. I saw my mountain in the background, and I thought it was this. I thought it was like some kind of massive creature. Oh, jeez. Heck. I still don't know how to deal with multiple skeletons. Oh. Goodness gracious. This is a problem. Oh, zombie villager. Big problem. There's so many skeletons. I know if I can line them up with other mobs, they'll shoot at them, but I don't... There's a lot of mobs. I'm gonna get swarmed. That's just a normal pastime for children that young, though. I know for a fact that I did that to my parents as well. Yeah, the erosion of authorial intent is basically a softer version of the erosion, because, you know, most of my professors were doing it to fictional works, right? But in the end, what it is it's an attempt at the erosion of absolute truth, right? Because if you can't have absolute truth, then the Bible can't be true, which means that they can continue to be rebellious to God. Ultimately, that's what it is. Ow, gosh, heck. Friggin' Swoder. Hey, what's up? I'm looking at you. Heyo. Ow. Well, a zombie got caught in there, too. A freaking creeper's gonna come up behind me and end my existence. These things have an insane hitbox. Against me, I mean. Oh, I got a pearl, I got a pearl, I got a pearl. Let's go. My first pearl. Oh, yeah, you thought while I was dealing with the freaking Enderman, you were gonna come up and ruin my day. I don't think so. I don't think so, dog. So far, I've just seen more forest and mountain this way. I haven't seen anything else. Nothing of note, at least. Yeah, I certainly had my own long-standing rebellious phase. I never went through anything like that, but you know, that was a blessing from the Lord that I didn't make any mistakes that weren't fairly easily undone as a young man. But I can't attribute that to myself at all. Okay, a lot of water. Just use my boat. I have it. Might as well use it. How is the boat better transport than the frickin' horse? Just crazy. Get over here. I'm sorry, pig. Get over here. Got him. Okay. Do I have a decent amount of coal. I don't need more right now. Yeah. Oh, that's some interesting world gen. Also, I see snow up there. I suppose that's just an altitude thingy. But those are altitude cows. Or cold weather cows. Yeah. Honestly, the way I was raised did end up shielding me from doing a lot of things that I probably would have done as a younger man that would have had much more far-reaching implications on my life and probably the lives of others. So it is God's grace that I was shielded from that. Because I know I would have made tons of bad mistakes and horrendous decisions, worse than the bad decisions I did make. I know it would have been a lot worse if I had not been controlled by partially at least by my upbringing. Just gather some more wood, I guess, just to have it. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to have the ability to make more sticks and things like that if I need it. Interesting. I don't know. There's a big birch forest, but other than that, I really haven't found much of note this way. Certainly nothing that looks like a village. In terms of Sky Islands, theoretically, I have the Aether mod installed. I don't know if it's currently working, but theoretically, I could actually really go to a Sky Island at some point. It's going to take me a minute to get home. Oop, more wolves. Ayo. Tame a wolf and just have it follow me around. I shouldn't have brought my fishing rod. Actually, that'd be cool to have. It's alright, though. Oh, there's a jungle. Okay. So this way kind of led me to a jungle in the end, too. It's just I didn't go through a savanna this way. Interesting. Bees. I really don't want to anger the bees. I saw firsthand what that does. I'm cutting down these pigs so I don't run out of food on my expedition. That would be suck. What is over here? I see somewhat of a change in scenery. What is that? Oh, different cat. Oh, okay. So this is also savanna. I wonder if I've somehow kind of come around to the area I already had found. I think that's probably the case. Because I wasn't going strictly south the whole time. Yeah, I can't tell where I'm at world-wise, but I've probably been around here. Though I didn't cross a snow mountain this time, so this may just be a completely different savanna as well. Its adjacency to the jungle is what I am basing that off of. Suppose I could just follow the river. It's hard to get lost when you have a landmark. I still get lost, though. I'm gonna commit vehicular manslaughter on a squid. Accidentally, of course. Hence, manslaughter. Squid slaughter? You can't spell slaughter without laughter. Yeah, I feel like I've been here. I feel this is familiar. I think you can, but I just want to know where the queue goes. Squid. Squidicide. I appreciate the attempt. I ain't gonna knock you for that. Yeah, I've definitely been here because I saw a white wolf before going into the jungle. I've definitely been here before. How did I get around to this? Yeah, that's absolutely me currently. I don't know how I got around to where I'd already explored somehow. Even though I thought I went in the complete opposite direction. I don't know, dude. True and real. Well, might as well commit even harder to the bit. Because I didn't keep going this way. Can you find villages in the other, like, in, like, jungles and stuff? Or are they generally only in, like, the meadows type biomes? Because I didn't go into the jungle. I just kind of went along the river a little bit. I don't know. I got some, like, bamboo and cocoa beans to bring back with me. And then I turned back around here last time. Okay. Whoa. Accidentally press Control V. Okay. Taiga meadow, snowy plains, desert. Okay, so there was a sunflower plain back there, but they don't generate in jungles, it looks like. Which, that's what I'm... On this side of the river was jungle, and then here's, like, the plains. Okay, there's actually more jungle over there. That's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading them. Thank you, Renai. The information is appreciated, because I don't freaking know. Ooh, that's like a lava... Your clipboard's going insane. I want to go to this lava waterfall. It's a bad idea, but I'm going. Death of the author at the hands of the gaze sounds like... Well, Death of the Author could be like a very cool, like, interesting book title. But Death of the Author at the hands of the gaze is... I don't know, that... I feel like that belongs somewhere. I just don't know where. Ooh, crescent moon, crescent moon, crescent moon, crescent moon. I desire to see the lava waterfall. Maybe, but like weirdly, a lot of metal artists are like weirdly kind of progressive. Because it's weird. I call it weird because metal used to be thought of as kind of like the counter authority, countercultural kind of. Ooh, this is a bad idea. I'm gonna catch on fire. No, wolves, be careful. I don't want the poor doggos to catch on fire. Well, yeah, that's the cyclical nature of sinful humanity and the cultures that we create, right? Ah, 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 ah. Ow. Ow! The accuracy of these skeletons must be studied. I thought the burning of the fire behind me from the lava was a creeper. I was just bracing myself for the end. I was literally the like dog meme with the closed eyes. That was literally me. Don't I have that as an emote? I can't remember. Oh, I thought the sheep was a mob. Sheep, I almost ended you. You gotta be careful, dude. Hello. My shield is about to break. That's true. So if a tree burns in a forest from a waterfall of lava, but no one's around to hear it, is it even there? According to this, no. If I had never... Oh, that's a witch. Heck. If I had never come to this area, those trees would never have burned. Is the truth. That witch is going to annihilate me. Another one of my pieces of armor broke. See, what this witch doesn't know is that I have the incredibly broken strat of the circle strafe. Ah! Ow, ow, ow. Dang it. The circle strafe failed me. Okay. 1, 2, 3 for a pickaxe. 1, 2 for a sword. 1, 2. I'll just take it all. I don't care. Oh, I need sticks. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I don't remember having that, but it is helpful. I'm glad I have it. I'm gonna need torches too, now that I think about it. I feel as though I should at least have a chest plate. I don't really want to go like full iron armor, just trying to get back to my body, because I'm not going to have enough space to... I'm not going to have enough space to hold all this stuff. I'll bring this chicken as my food, I suppose. I'm going to have to go a pretty long way to find that. Okay. Is there anything else I should have? I'm not sure. Maybe I should go and make a bow. I think I'll do that. Let's see. I would have been fine with just the witch, but the problem was the zombie and the skeleton were attacking me too. That's why I couldn't circle strafe properly. I'll see waste. Have I not learned to make a bow yet? You think I would have. Oh, here it is. Okay. This coal with me. A little more sticks. I think that'll do. All right. Well, I'm gonna sleep. I'm not sure how long before my stuff despawns, but I shouldn't go out there right now. Oh, I need a shield before I head out, actually, and a boat. Shield and a boat. Okay, real quick, like shield and a boat. Go down. Go down. Go down. Okay. Let's see, shield, boat, boat, boat. There we go. Boat. Okay. We're going to go with this, and we're going to hope that I can get my stuff back. Because I did have that Ender Pearl, and I'd like to have all of that. Fortunately, I did not have, like, my super nice, ouch, enchanted sword and such on me. Ow. Ow. I do not have unlimited food. I need to be more careful. Ooh, I will take this. Maybe I can tame a dog to help me in combat. I did have my... Frick. I did have my furnace and crafting bench on me. I should have... Okay, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll get there. We'll get there. I wonder if I could get closer by boat. Let's find out. I'm not sure where this river goes. But if I could get a good way on boat, that's going to help me. Like I said, I don't know how quickly my stuff despawns. I'm traveling at a decent clip, though. I gotta be going, what, 1, 2 knots? I'm not gonna do the math on meters per second here. It seems like I'm going about a meter a second. Right? Or faster than that, really. 5 minutes while the chunk is loaded. What if it's unloaded? Because I'm really far away. I don't think I can make it all the way on the water, but I'm getting pretty close to it. A lot closer than I would have thought, considering. I got a lot of rivers in this this seed, which is pretty chill considering how fast the boat is. If the boat was really slow, that would be like kind of dumb, but okay, I don't think I can travel towards my body at least anymore on the water. So I'm gonna have to go on foot. I suppose I could get a little bit of food from these, but not much. They only give you like 1 pip of food. Okay, let's get back to my body. I keep holding down shift as if I need to sprint, but I don't. Sprint should just be a press. I'd like to get there while it's still daytime and I don't have to worry about extra mobs. Though, is that witch still going to be there? That would be a problem. About to be Salem up in this chunk the way I'm about to assault this witch. Let there be found amongst you no witchcraft. Maybe I can kill the witch with my bow. Though the witch can throw stuff at me, and the bow slows me down significantly. I hope none of my stuff somehow fell into the lava, because I was going down towards it. You know I could say something right now, but I won't. Well, I'm glad you thought of it too. At least I know in that respect I'm not alone. Dude, my stuff is all over the place. I have 2 boats now. Ah, dang it. Definitely get rid of that. Put that on. Put those on. Get rid of those. I'm just going to that boat, to be honest. I don't really need that, whatever it is. Dang, okay. Oh yeah, get rid of those for sure. What is that? My shovel, boat, I don't absolutely need any of that, really. I think I got all the important stuff. Yeah. I got all the important stuff, I think. I'm gonna throw out this watermelon, it's okay. Yes, I exploded all over the place. Which, maybe I shouldn't say that, that sounds weird. No! Who attacks? You heck! A rematch for the centuries. Where's the witch? Bring her to me. Art thou too craven to come and face me? You show thy colors. Thy true colors are of a yellow tint, 'twould seem, witch. Thou facest me when you have your compatriots at your side, but one-on-one, you will not show your face. I see it. I see it in your eyes, your heart, your soul, the cowardice, the fear. So be it. I will move on. You are nothing to me. Nothing. It's getting dark. I'm getting scared. I shall continue onward. Ah, my leg. witches don't always have huts? Oh, okay. Good to know. I didn't know that they could have huts, so that's already good info based just on context. Man, it's going to take me a while to get back to my body, though less time than I would have thought. I thought I was going to... back to my house is what I meant. I thought it was going to take me a huge amount of time to get back to my freaking body after I died. But traveling along the river really helped. I saw that Enderman over there, and I'm scared. Because trying to do the boat trick along with a bunch of other mobs is not sounding like fun. Also, my inventory's full. I really probably should just go back home at this point. Those are 2 creepers. Ooh, it's dark. Okay. Well, this is a big problem, actually. Okay. If those 2 creepers had been following me, I would have been a goner. Again. Okay. The coordinates for my house. -110, 133, -232. This way. Yes, this way. I have to align at least one coordinate first, and then I can look at the others. Ooh, new moon. New moon. That's why it's so dark. Ah! Oh, jeez. Heck. Heck. There's a spider. The meat? Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Have at thee. Oh, nope. Counting up again. We needed counting down. Okay. Back to the river. I've never heard this track. It sounds really nice. Man, I wish I could just use Minecraft music or like Skyrim music as the background for my streams. It's always so chill. That is a massive bamboo forest. Goodness gracious. I've gone pretty far and still have not found a village. Okay, it does seem like the river continues over here. Oh my goodness. This is a legit bamboo forest. Look at this. What the frick? You know, I never asked if the game audio is alright. Is the game audio alright? It likely doesn't matter so much now, but I don't think I changed any settings since the last time I streamed Minecraft, so. Whoa. It's cool as heck. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm still counting down on the final coordinates, so that's good. But I need to be getting to, let's see, -110 on the... Is it XYZ? That's how coordinates work, right? I need to be getting to -110 on that one, so I need to be counting down on that one as well. So let's maybe work towards that. Ah! Okay, this is good. Wait, there's like a colony of freaking skeletons. Gosh, heck. Oh, lights? Lights. Oh, it's lava. It's lava. Okay, I thought maybe it was a village. Honestly, nighttime would be a good time to look for villages because I should be able to see the lights. X, Y, and Z? I don't think I get the reference. I'm too much of a normie to get the reference. Okay, I still want to be counting down. Oh, that's a tree I haven't seen before. Help. Help me. Help me. Interesting. I am not going in the right direction anymore. I need to be going this way. West-ish. Oh, yeah. Very low. Sorry. Ow! My spine. Ah! It's hard to navigate. So I need to be going approximately this direction, because both the X and the Z coordinates are going down, which is what I need to be doing at the moment. So southwest-ish is what I need to be doing. Southwest-ish. Cross the river. I'm getting I'm getting a bit closer. Yep, this is still good. This is still good. There's the savannah. Ooh. Gap, 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 gap. Haha! I've outsmarted you, creeper. I think I'm on the right path here. Well, I still haven't found a village, and that's disappointing. Because it means there's not a village like anywhere near my base. Which means I'm going to have to set up. I mean, I was already probably going to have to set up multiple bases, but... Yeah, sorry, I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! Clearly someone else does, though. Have you seen the meme video that's the meme video that's like if Uno, like the card game, was an anime? Because I freaking love that video. Maybe I'll pull it up after before I end stream if you'll remind me. Because it just so happens to be pretty fun, like clean comedy, which is rare. Oh, that's definitely my mountain. Yeah. Okay, you've seen it. You've definitely seen it. I won't spoil it. I wanna watch it again, to be honest. It's been a hot minute for me too. Me and my brother love to frickin' reference that anytime a card game comes up. Whoa, hello. What do you mean Subnautica 2? We got Subnautica 2 at home. I'll take that. I'll take that, my lad. You guys ever think about the fact that it's a stairway to heaven, but it's a highway to hell? I wouldn't think that that reference would be very obscure, right? I mean, it's... I wouldn't think that'd be obscure, right? Am I crazy? Ender pearl, spider eyes. Let's see here. Ugh, sorry. String, yes. Ooh, I'll put this in the smoker. Cook for me. Maybe let's do some cheeky fishing. Yeah, I don't think they were talking about theology, but somehow they still got it right, I guess. Wide is the way and easy is the path to destruction. Doesn't Pot of Greed lets you draw another card or something? Draw 3 cards. Got it. Your greed sickens me. Okay. I gotta remember I have a backup iron chestplate and shield in here. I'm not going to, but it'd be cool if I did. Goodness gracious. Ugh. Past my nap time. Just kidding. I thought it was drawing more cards, but that's a normie talking, so. Oh, I have an extra iron pickaxe too. Huh? Huh? I guess I'll probably put away these extra sticks. Where was I keeping stuff like that? I guess I'll just keep it in here, maybe. Sure. I don't know. My stuff here is still not organized at all. I mean, it's somewhat organized, but it's not as organized as I want it to be yet. Okay. Whoa. All right. Do I go in another direction and hope to find something? Where have I not gone? I ended up around where I had been before, so directly south, maybe? You think? I thought that's the way I went before. I'm gonna have to remember to get that map mod before I go exploring again. Or before the next stream, at least. don't know. I really want to find a village. I don't know if it'll happen this stream at this point, because I'm starting to wind down a little bit. I'm getting real tired. Wasn't feeling very good this morning, but I'm doing better now. Just trying to stop canceling streams like I keep doing. Maybe I'll go out into the wider water there. That seems like a cool thing. I'll take the boat out a little bit and see if I can see something from the water. And if I can't, I'll just come back. That's what I'm going to do. Zombie? Daytime? There's supposed to be, I think there's a legend on what all the little markers on the map, the different colors mean, but I didn't read it, so I don't know what they mean. Pretty sure red means like a dropped item or like a pick-upable item, but the others, I don't know what they mean. The yellow might be mobs, I'm not sure. There's another birch forest. I feel like I've been this way. Ah, the classic. Classic Minecraft music. Oh, this is interesting. What is this? You guys see that? What is that? Freaking gray trees? What kind of hellscape am I looking at? Mushroom? Big mushroom. Hello? Big mushroom. So this is kind of southwest, I guess? Ish? Mushrooms. And gray forest. Okay, yeah, another big mushroom. Let's go. Let's go. I freaking love mushroom forests. One of my favorite things. Let's go. It seems like this giant mushroom forest is kind of small. It's just like contained to this little area here, maybe. But the fact that it's here is cool. Could probably cut down those mushroom trees and get something. I'm kind of following the river to see if it just opens out into like big wide water, but so far it hasn't. I am in a land with a lot of rivers and streams, but it doesn't seem to lead to a larger water source. At least not imminently. It looks like over there's more pine forest after the birch. Pine after birch. I'm not sure. Still no village. Very mountainous. Very hilly region. All right. Byron, God bless you, sir. Thanks for coming. All the info and the discussion. As always, absolute pleasure, my friend. Hopefully, once I'm less busy, we can actually sit down and have our conversation that we've needed to have for a little bit. But no rush, obviously. Anyway, bye. Once again, I kind of feel like I've been here before. This might be the area where I was struggling so much with my horse. I shouldn't go too much further from home, probably. So I'm gonna be ending stream pretty soon. I'm a little too sleepy and starting to feel my my neck hurting a little bit, which is never a good sign. Never a good sign. Oh yeah, Jen, I know you're a mod in a bunch of other people's streams. I didn't want to put that on you for mine, But do you want me to give you the mod permissions? Because I do have Renai and Decaf are both mods, so they're usually here while I'm streaming. I keep saying I shouldn't go any farther, and I just keep going. It's okay, though. Since I'm going up the river, I can just turn around. Whoops, sorry, squid. I wish there was, like, this bump, like, thunk sound if I hit like, a squid or a fish. That'd be funny. Thunk. The waxing moon. We went all the way through, like, a new moon, and now the moon is waxing again. I think it was just loading a new chunk. That skeleton has an enchanted bow. How do I find new enchantments? Okay, I'm not going to do that right now, but, well, I wonder if I can, actually. Hold on. I'm going to park myself in this big kind of lake area. And let's see here. 1 second. I can't do it from there. But maybe I can do it from here. Can I do it? Let's see. This is a test to see if I can do this from here. Did that work? Oh, yeah, nice. Good to know. Well, you have the moderator thing, the moderator icon on my side at least, so pretty sure that worked. I know you to be a trustworthy fellow. And I never move very fast when, like, a bot comes in. Decaf and Renai are usually, like, freaking lightning with that. Ooh, little foxer. Well, no. I don't think I have anything that he wants. Otherwise, I try and tame him. Little foxy boy. Drowned zombie. That was horrific. Horrific sounding. All right. I'm entirely lost. Okay. Let's go back. Minus 110, 133, minus 232. Just in case. Drowned zombies coming for me. Woo. I actually do like how fast the boat is. Really helps since I do seemingly live in a land of rivers. Which also means that water is nearby. I haven't found a desert yet. Found savanna, jungle. A small mushroom biome. I'd like to find some desert. And obviously I'm still looking for a village. But I'm gonna have to go further inland for that, obviously. I'm still just kind of following the waterways, I don't know. There weren't a lot of branching paths, so I think that I'm okay to just keep kind of following it. I should have been paying more attention to landmarks, but I don't remember. Supposedly those waterways connect, but maybe not. I know it's hard to tell. I don't remember making a turn here, but I guess I must have. Yeah. Some small tributaries, but I think this is the main course. Squibs. Squibs. Yeah, I think I'm going the right way here. I think I remember this little sandbar between the cliffs. That was a big boy. It was a big boy. Hey. Okay, here's the... I think here's the pine forest again. I'm going the right way for the X coordinate. The other ones are just gonna have to line up afterwards. It's hard to say. This is a big open lake. I don't remember this so much, but I might have been reading chat at that moment while I navigated. Quote unquote navigated. There's more branches here than I remember. But I'm still technically going the correct direction. Oh, that's the mushroom biome there. So yeah. This is the correct direction. I may not have a sense of direction, but my eyesight is good. So as long as something loads in, I can generally tell the shape of it, if I've seen it before. Speaking of eyesight, my head's starting to hurt. Staring at a screen too long. Too much screen time today, probably. Now, where is my mountain? I think it's got to be over there. Oh, the sun is rising. The sun is rising. Look to my coming. The first light on the 5th day at dawn. Look to the east. Ride out with me. Ride out and meet them. Anyone who hasn't seen Lord of the Rings is going to be very confused. Oh, yeah, I remember this really thin stretch here. I remember this. Oop. Hit a fish. Fishular man's, fishular man slut. Okay. That's not the way I want to go. Okay, yes, this is still the way. That must be my mountain there. Fairly certain it is. Yep, there's my signal tower. There it is. Good stuff. Cool. All right, well, unfortunately, I did not discover any of the things that I wanted. But so it is. So it goes. Alright, I'm gonna get inside my house to be safe, and then I'm gonna use the restroom. Quick break, and then I'm gonna go back to the cafe and in-stream raid out to someone. So we'll get to all that. I'll be right back. All right, sorry, I'm back. Yeah, Decaf. What is your suggestion? I still gotta quit Minecraft in the background. Give me a sec. Okay. What is your suggestion? Bundle of cats. Okay. Yeah, I know of him, but I don't specifically. We've never interacted, but let's see here. Get to my stream manager. Okay, good. It's muted. Raid. Let me look. Search. Bundle of cats. He is playing Dark Souls 2. Okay. Yeah, we will raid Bundle of Cats. I'm gonna do that. All right. Well, start the raid in just a second here. I believe that the dawn is coming, which means that I and my cafe will be disappearing. However, we will return again when night covers the world and a little bit of light is needed. Until then, my friends and my dear little embers, God bless. Have a wonderful rest of your days. Thank you so much for being here and watching and everything. Love you guys. Okay, I'm gonna start the raid. Starting very soon. Okay. Rating now. All right, bye everybody.